this is the video review for Transformers Dark of the Moon, Deluxe Class, the Walmart exclusive. His name is just Bumblebee on the actual thing, but from what I've seen on TFW 2005, his name is his Rally Bumblebee. So I'm just gonna call him Bumblebee though. So here is Bumblebee, and and his almost like a NASCAR kind of goodness. He's got these different logos here, there, and everywhere. Essentially, he's got, and they're all Cybertronian ones essentially. This is McAdams, as you seen in the old it wasn't, I don't believe it was actually used in the cartoon in the 80s, but I remember it was an animated Ratchet when they, in one of the later episodes, I believe it was This Is Why I Hate Machines, episode 40, I believe it is. I just rewatched all the animated ones, so I'm kind of familiar. And it was also talked about that that the owner was one of the original 13 in one of the other continuities. So, yeah. Then you've got Fly Supreme there. You've got a Minicon symbol. You got a little, you got a symbol there. You got the Autobot symbol there. You've got one. You got a different one of the symbols there. You got it's a stars, that symbol, and then Black Rock. So they got a big 84, and then you got 84 on the doors and a big 84 on top. It is a I can't really tell exactly which mold it's a repaint of, because it has the head of the original, concept Camaro Bumblebee. It's got the original, molding for the front, for the bumper, yet it has those pieces. It has the addition of the screws on the shoulder pieces there, so they don't pop off God knows how many times, like they originally did. That the first time that it was put into place was, I believe, with the Revenge of the Fallen preview Bumblebee. And it doesn't have like the cannon or anything. It has the old gun, which you'll see in a minute. So I think it's a mixture of both molds. So again, a very nice Autobot symbol there, absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, I don't know why exactly what mold it is. It's because it has that original old crappy Bumblebee head, which, if my camera will zoom in this close, it's very difficult to see, but that little speck on his head, that's an Autobot symbol. So there we go. Once it zooms out. One more thing, since obviously the doors are all, that translucent plastic, as you can see the 84 on the other side, they had to use paint on the doors, and the door paint, although it's unable to be seen right on the camera, and also it looks kind of an orangish yellow on the camera, but it's actually a very nice bright yellow on the plastic. It's more of a darker paint yellow on the actual door. So, because they had to use a paint. So, transform them, it's exactly the same as what it was with all the hundreds of trillions of other uses of this mold, although mold degradation really is not a factor at all in this, because the first sign of mold degradation on this figure was really these windows, and they're nice and lined up and flat. So to transform them, like I said, what you want to do is unhinge the doors. You want to pop the legs apart, and then as his repainted gun comes out, which I'll get to in a minute. Then you want to separate the arm pieces from the leg pieces. You want to take this little side panel piece there and just unpeg it from what's going to be the automorph feature, which is obviously always going to be with this mold. When you fold the feet down, everything kind of unfolds. Then you want to fold the heel out, which does not fold out as far as it used to ever since the preview Bumblebee retool went into effect. It kind of, for some reason, made it not as much able to fold the heels back, so there's really not any use for the heels anymore. Then you just want to pull these pieces out. Let me lift my camera up. I'm going to pull these pieces out. You want to take the chest and fold it down like so. Fold these pieces up. Make sure that chest stays down there like that. Then you want to rotate the doors out and around like that. You actually want to rotate them in a little bit, and rotate the shoulders and the arms around, flip it, rotate this piece around. Do the same with this one. Okay, sorry about the sloppiness of this transformation, so I just wanted to get out of the way. And you just get them into good position there, and have my camera focus. Okay, and there you have the Dark of the Moon Walmart exclusive Rally Bumblebee, or just Bumblebee as it says on the box. So here is Bumblebee. He is a very nice repaint slash retool of the original 2007 movie Camaro concept Bumblebee, which was extremely hard to find and very heavily scalped when it first came out in 07, but you know, this is 2011. So, you know, this thing just sat in warm shelves for a while, except for the fact I got the last one at my Walmart, so. And I actually do currently have Sideswipe, the blue Walmart exclusive Rally Sideswipe repaint on the way for me. Never got around to getting it at Walmart, so I went ahead and got it, along with another Walmart exclusive, which you'll see soon. And no, it's not Lunar Fire Optimus, unfortunately. Fortunately, I shall be possibly ordering Lunar Fire Optimus soon, so you guys shall see. But what I was starting to, with Bumblebee here, hold on, his gun's screwy right now. Hold on, guys. Okay, well, what it is it's still kind of being screwy, so I'll just deal with it. It is a blaster that he can have into his hand there. You know, pegs in very loudly and very tightly and very nice. Oops, man, no, and his hand came with it. So as you'll see, his hands are on ball joints. Come on. It's more difficult now that his hand popped off, so I'm going to pop it right back in. Again, hold on a second, guys. This is, of course, this stuff has not happened until I get to the review for him. So, okay, got the gun out. His hand is twisted, but okay. Okay, so, it can be the gun that he holds in his hands, or if you fold it out, it becomes, there you go, becomes a blade, which I think I may have just fixed that that messed with piece. That pegs into his hand, nice too. So then you just, yeah, I did fix it, okay, cool. It pegs into his hand very nicely. Like that. So you can have him holding, it looks almost like kind of like a little bit of a briefcase. So, and I like having him hold it just so it doesn't, you know, go all over the place. Articulation wise, it's exactly the same as the 2007 Bumblebee, because this is essentially the 2007 Bumblebee. So I won't go too in depth, obviously. So ball jointed shoulders, can rotate at the upper bicep, can rotate at the elbow, has ball jointed hands, and as I'm sure you saw a minute ago with me popping his hand off on accident. He's got a ball jointed head, which also, although this is the bad head, he's got a tiny little Autobot symbol up there. As I'm saying, he can rotate decently at the upper waist, chest area there. He has ball jointed legs, can, you know, bend forward and backward at the elbow. His feet can move in a variety of ways due to his automorph feature that honestly does do good and bad. It transforms his legs nice and quickly, but it also does quite screw up his legs in height if you do not have them absolutely perfect. So, there you have it. So, very nice figure. I got it for $9.98 or $9.88. It's worth it. You know, for $9.88, I don't know, about maybe like $20, $25. Like I haven't checked, and I'm not gonna check the prices for it online because I already have one. So, so it's just purely up to you guys whether you want to get it or not. I found it quite worth the $9.88. Honestly, I do like him a lot better in vehicle mode though, because of all of the, you know, all of the logos and the very, you know, the homages to other series that he has on it. And I honestly think the vehicle mode is a little bit of a step up from the robot mode, because the robot modes has those few lacking things that this mold generally has with the, you know, that I feel with the badly designed head, which I think they could have easily given him the head that the preview Bumblebee had. You know, it actually had design to it, and it wasn't just him having design on his face, having a flat face. Had some very, you know, had some sculpting and in depth to it. I think they could have added a symbol onto his little, right below his chest there. Maybe the one that's on his head could be down there. I don't know. And I wish they would have given him the, you know, the new addition, you know, like the new headlights, and, you know, he has the stupid automorph feature on his legs, which I find bad and good at the same time. So, so it's, you know, it's got pros and cons. That's why, and so I still think it's worth the $9 that I paid, $9 plus tax I paid for it. So there you guys have it. Transformers Dark of the Moon, Walmart exclusive deluxe class, Bumblebee or Rally Bumblebee, whatever you want to call it.